الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد. Last week I discussed a little bit about Surah Fatiha, and inshallah this week I'll give a little bit of time on Surah Al-Baqara. Surah Al-Baqara, which is the second surah of the Quran, was revealed in the early days of Hijrah, when Prophet Muhammad moved to Medina. In the early years, Surah Al-Baqarah was revealed in Medina. This surah is compiled of everything about Aqidah, Tawheed, and it introduced us to all the Anbiya and their stories, that what happened to the Anbiya and their qawm, and the two Malaika, Jibreel alayhi salam and Mikail alayhi salam, was properly introduced in this surah. This surah had 286 ayat and 40 ruku. And this surah got so many benefits in ahadith that Prophet Muhammad said that whoever recites this Surah Al-Baqarah in their houses, the devil don't enter that house for 3 days. And there is a hadith, once our Prophet Muhammad asked the Sahaba that which is the strongest and biggest ayah of the Quran. And out of modesty, the Sahaba never replied. They said, Allah and His Nabi knows the best. And he asked him again, no, tell me which is the best ayah of the Quran. Then the Sahabi, Ibn Ka'ab, I forgot his first name, he said the Ayat al-Kursi. Ayat al-Kursi is the part of Surah Al-Baqarah, which is the greatest ayah in the whole Quran. And there is another ayah, there is the two last ayah of Surah Baqarah, starting from Aman Rasul to the end. These are the three ayahs. They got so many benefits for a regular Muslim in a regular daily life, that if you recite these three ayahs in every day in our life, that will be so beneficial. One thing, if our Prophet Muhammad said that whoever recites Ayat al-Kursi after every salah means going back to their worldly matters, leaving this place of the salah. You can either recite it right after the first salah, or you do your sunnah. But before leaving the masjid, everybody should recite Ayat al-Kursi, because the benefit is, Prophet Muhammad said that whoever recites this, and if the death comes before the next salah, if he recites Ayat al-Kursi, the only thing between the Muslim and Jannah is death. Nothing else will bother him if he recites Ayat al-Kursi. So we don't know our time. So we should make it our habit that after every salah, recite Ayat al-Kursi. And just remember that this might be our last salah. Ayat al-Kursi before going to sleep. Whenever you go to bed and recite Ayat al-Kursi, you will be saved from all the waswasa form of the shaitan. If somebody got a disease of not waking up in the morning for Fajr Salah, then this is the cure. If he recites Ayat al-Kursi with the intention that, Ya Allah, save me, and there is another hadith, if you do A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem, and on his left side he got to spit 3 times, like this. Not the whole spit. This is an hadith that you put your tongue between the lips and do it 3 times on the left side and say A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem. Recite Ayat al-Kursi. Inshallah, this disease will go away if we are too lazy to get up early in the morning for Fajr Salah. The last 3 ayah of the Quran, Aman Rasulullah to the end. This, Prophet Muhammad said that if somebody recites this at night, this is sufficient for any Muslim. This is sufficient for anything, whatever he needs. If he recites it after Maghrib Salah or after Isha Salah, so we should make it our habit that after every Isha Salah, try to memorize this. If you read it every day, within 10 days, it will be memorized. That's my own experience. That I was just reading and one day I tried it. then okay, let me try it from my memory. And I read it to the end. I said, okay, I never tried to memorize this. And it's automatic in your head. A lot of ayat and surahs are in your head, but you don't realize it, that you already memorized so much of the Quran. You just have to recite it or record yourself, and you'll be amazed that how much Quran is in our heart, in our mind. But we just do the same last 10 surahs every time. But as a Muslim, this Quran is in our heart that we don't even realize that how much is in the heart. So this is the Surah Baqara. If you can recite it in the house, you can make it once a month, or if you can do it every day, very good. It takes 2.5 hours for a regular Muslim to recite the whole Surah Baqara. But make it your habit to recite this whole Surah Baqara in your houses, anywhere that you live. To get that benefit, the shaitan will not enter your house, and it will keep you away from any sahar, any jadoo, any magicians, anything that is, because this is all in the hadith. And in the hadith, Prophet Muhammad said that these two surah, Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Imran, will come as a big cloud on the day of that judgment, when everybody will be sweating. And whoever recites these two surah, they will come as a flock of birds, as a cloud, to save that person from the heat of the sun. And these two surahs will intercede in front of Allah that please forgive this person. He used to recite us Baqarah and Ali Imran. And out of Baqarah and Ali Imran, Prophet Muhammad said that Surah Baqarah is the major one, that you recite this, or even if you don't recite this, do Ayatul Kursi every day. Make it a habit to recite it early in the morning and after the Maghrib Salah. And inshallah, recite these 3 ayat of the Surah Baqarah, Amal al-Surah, to the end every night, inshallah. And inshallah, may Allah give us tawfiq to inshallah recite this and go straight to Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah.